no heroes. No heroes. No heroes, baby.
Yo, what's up guys, and welcome back to another video here on our YouTube channel No Heroes. My name is ABRAR, and guys, I got some special guests here. 3 players of the NCL League for Germany. We have European champion from last year, FABBY. We have HANNO. You have to know HANNO. He's a very special guy, very good Bonnie player. And we have the MVP Turtle with the best profile picture that I ever saw on Discord.
Exactly.
sir.
The real turtle.
Hello.
What's up?
So
man?
today, guys, as you can see, OP09 tier list prediction. Of course, it's a prediction. We don't want to make some statements here. We just talk about some interesting leaders. We will not talk about the leaders that no one really cares about. Only about the leaders that are good. That's why we have the S tier, A+, A, B, and some leaders that you can play for locals. Maybe you have a chance to win a local with them, or just to have fun. But a deck like Promo Uta, a leader like Promo Uta, we will not talk about this leader for sure, just to let you know. And I would say we're just starting off with the first leader on the list. It is OP02 Smoker, that have some support with the starter deck. What do you think, guys, about Smoker? What's your opinion about Smoker? The leader
Straight
of
up
the
B
league.
tier.
Yeah,
I think.
I don't know why you would play him over Luchi or Blackbeard probably. Like I think he has one of the best cards in the game, but it's half on play and like
Yeah,
everything
it
else.
doesn't work in this
Yeah.
meta.
True.
I think
It
I think
doesn't.
just
Yeah, it doesn't work like you have like everything Luchi does, but then like worse. And the only good card was like Tashigi. Doesn't work against Teach, and Teach is like one of the most represented decks probably, or like one of the meta contenders. And then Smoker is like
yeah,
not really good, especially against like Purple Luffy as well.
I
Smoker
think the
can
worst
remove one
part-
thing. Yeah.
Yeah, I think the worst part of Smoker is like compared to Luchi, it has a way worse Doffy matchup because it can only shoot one thing per turn, as you said, and then the other
Don't
thing
forget
is
the
like,
Dawn attachment for the lead ability.
True.
yeah, exactly.
If you need
and
the
it's-
reduction.
Yeah, and Purple Luffy also is like they're gonna go like 4-drop into Luffy Taro or 5-drop into Luffy Taro, spawn 2 bodies, and then Smoker's already getting hit in the face. Like I don't know, I just don't vibe with this leader in this meta. I think.
Yeah, I can agree. That's
Yeah.
why I think B tier is
Solid
very,
B tier.
very fine for him.
Yeah.
Katakuri, one of my favorite characters, but not one of my favorite decks. Obviously, I hate to play against Katakuri. Do you think it's a local deck or is it a B deck? Because I think it's not higher than B, in my opinion.
Bro, that deck
Yeah.
was dog shit last meta, and it is dog shit this meta.
It's
But
it's B
still-
tier. It's B tier.
Yeah?
No.
You
what?
can bro. You can cheese wins with triggers. No,
I mean-
it's
I mean,
like
But
that's
if
true.
you play
lose to,
yellow, you
like-
play Enel.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
no.
Like,
I
you
agree.
also
I
die-
agree
like-
with that call.
It's anal, but it has worse high drops and it dies to fucking Doffy. Like, yeah, I think it's a local deck.
Yeah,
Like,
Doffy
I
is
guess if you
horrible.
play,
Okay.
like,
BY Luffy also horrible matchup. And what are you doing against Teach? Also horrible matchup.
Yeah.
So
Or do you
Yeah,
think the meta is slow enough for 10 cost mom?
Nah.
Okay,
I-
against
I-
Teach, both of the
Yeah,
all of
true,
the yellow
true,
decks
true.
die anyway. So
that's
okay.
true.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
let's talk about the next, the real Slim Shady here. Let's talk about Enel, because I think Enel is not in that bad spot as some people think. Because the first thing that Enel players notice is with the appearance of Teach, oh my god, my deck will die. But to be honest, I don't think so. I don't think that your deck is completely dead, especially if you have a fine matchup against Doffy. I would say it's okay. The matchup is not bad, but the matchup against Purple Luffy is very hard. What do you think about Enel, guys?
Wait, the matchup against Purple Luffy is very, I don't know. Like last meta, it wasn't even that bad. Like,
Yeah,
no,
but
2
now
metas
I think
ago.
it's hard.
Now it's bad.
Well,
Now they
yeah.
all play
If
Luffy
it's now
Taro.
bad, then Enel is a fucking dog shit leader because you like can never win against Blackbeard. Like it's, I think that matchup is literally impossible. Like no,
Yeah.
they negate your lead ability with 10 costs.
Yeah, they
and then
play
hit you.
they play their Burgess, and then they just hit your face, and you can't do anything about it.
I mean, yeah, exactly.
And then they don't allow you to use your leader ability, and then you're stuck, and you have no on place, and then you just die. I
Yeah,
think.
B tier at best. I think. Like,
Yeah.
You know what?
Because if you also lose against Purple Luffy,
Yeah, true.
yeah,
But-
you have a good matchup into Doffy.
Yeah.
If the Doffy is like because I've seen a lot of Dofis, they cut like the Kaidos because they're like not like they're too slow kind of for this meta or something. And then Enel is like was good and is probably still good against Dofi, so it's like really hard for Dofi to play
Wait.
against any Enel players.
But does Enel win against Shanks?
I think the matchup is fine. I think it's a good matchup for
If
him.
it's fine, like maybe it's okay to play, but I wouldn't rank it high in a B.
The
Also, if
thing
you're
is, there
playing
has
from-
to be a point why Enel is still often played in Asia, because when we look over to Asia, we see Enel won some flagships. OPO10 first big event, Enel won. There has to be a reason for it. OPO10
Bro,
teach
do
getting
you
more
want me to
support.
say it? Do you want me to say it?
Yeah.
Because Asian players are garbage. Because flagships are not.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Flagships are literally locals.
That's
so
true. That's true. That's
It's
true.
why Enel is winning flagships.
That's
That's
true.
crazy hate.
No,
Asian players are
it's
great,
true.
but flagships are not
No,
as
yeah,
big
yeah,
as regionals or something.
There are some great Asian players, but at the same time, flagships are not a competitive format.
That's true.
and, it's
So we
B tier.
agree with B tier. Purple Luffy,
Yeah,
my
and-
favorite leader, my favorite deck. I want to say something about this deck because it's my
Yes,
favorite deck.
correct.
Back then, OPO5, nightmares with that deck. I bought everything in Altered to be ready with that leader because the scene, yeah, you know, Enel and Luffy scene, back in the days, I was so ready with that leader, and then there was the best leader of all time, Sakatsuki. That was your absolute horrible matchup. No chance with Luffy. Now,
Yeah, only if you cheat.
yeah. Only if you cheat. True. For Magellan's easy win. Nah, I'm joking. But the thing is, now with the new Straw Hat support, with the Law Searcher, with, in my opinion, the best event card in the game,
The best card in the game.
the best
quite
card in the
literally.
game, I think
Yeah.
we are talking about a very high spot here. Not S tier, because, and that's one thing we have to say about Purple Luffy, going second just sucks. You have to go first in every matchup. If you go second, you're doing your whole curve, but way slower than going first. That's the problem. So going second sucks with that deck, but it's not horrible. It's just annoying. You have to go first, but consistency, power, very strong, and also overall, I would say good matchups against a lot of decks. So it has to be A plus at least.
I
Yeah.
don't know
If
about
they
A+.
didn't have
I
the
think
event,
A.
if they didn't
it
have
might
the
be A.
event, they would be at like A or B. But
Yeah,
I think with the event,
No.
Bro,
Wait,
Yeah,
if they
I
didn't
think
have
it's
the
A+.
event, we would be talking about trash.
Yeah,
We
true.
would be
The-
talking about trash.
The
and
the
we would
purple
not-
event, what's the name? Giant, something like Giant. The event card is the reason why purple decks, good purple
Straw
decks,
though,
are
yeah.
going to be way better than before. Especially a deck like Purple Luffy, where you can search the card with 4-drop Zoro, and also you are so fast with your dons. Purple Black Luffy, obviously, also if you ramp, you can use that event without going that deep with minus don, because if you use it early game, of course it hurts a lot. You lose just 2 dons, but Purple Luffy ramps so fast. You are so fast at 8, 9, 10 dons, so you can just easy play that card for the late game to survive. It's just so crazy. So I think A plus is very fine for Purple
Nah,
Luffy.
nah. I think you're literally wrong. I think it's A. I think there's another purple Luffy leader that uses event better, finds it more often,
Yeah.
and is like plays better cards in general. And so I think purple Luffy's A. But you
Okay.
can put it A+.
Okay. But now.
yeah, but
but-
HANNO is wrong. So
Yeah,
No,
that's what I wanted to
Yeah.
say. Let's ask Fabi and Turtle. What's your opinion on Purple Luffy about the tier? Do you think A or A plus?
it should be A plus. Like it is like if we look at all the meta decks, Purple Luffy is like easy to play. It consistently sees like all of their pieces, like their Luffy Taros and Sanjis and stuff. They have like ways to find the event as well with like the Zoro that they can cheat out with Luffy as well.
Yep.
And if they manage to stall out games long enough against like what is it called, Dofi, they just win because they play like 9-cost Big Mom and they have the event that makes it literally impossible to like calculate lethal attempts,
Yeah.
because they leave 2 don open and then you're like, okay, they're gonna draw 6 new cards. Then it's gonna be hard to finish the deck. So
Okay.
I think A plus is good, because if you put it in A, that means the deck is not that good, but It's
I mean,
really good against
fine.
everything,
No,
right?
A tier is fine, but like S tier is like the best deck. A tier,
Yeah.
A plus is like tournament winning decks, but A tier is like pretty good decks. But and then like B, like look at B tier decks. It's obviously better than B tier decks, but I don't think it's 2 tiers above. But sure, I'm down
Okay,
to debate
maybe
about
we can switch later. Maybe we can
Yeah,
switch
yeah,
And
later.
also,
maybe.
let's ask the community. Write it down in the comment section. What do you think about Purple Luffy, A or A plus? In my opinion, very clear A plus. If we don't have S, if we don't have A plus, I would put him obviously here with Doffy and Blackbeard.
No way.
But we will talk about
no
that
way.
later.
No way.
But
Yeah, the biggest pro argument is really the consistency
Yeah,
because
exactly.
they see so many cards with searchers and the ability
it's-
to take the life.
yeah,
When I play against Purple Luffy, I always wonder why do they have the combo Luffy Taro into Sanji
Sanji.
every time, or let's say 85% of the time.
yeah, it's
If I play
Yang.
against them, they have it every time.
Yeah, the combo is so crazy. It's not normal. Okay, let's finish with Purple Luffy. Next leader, my favorite character from One Piece, woman character. It is Boa Hancock. I like the deck. I think it's fun to play. But if there is Doffy, I don't think you need to play Boa Hancock. So I would say B tier is fine with that leader. What do you think?
Okay.
Yeah.
Hot take. It's better than both of the decks in B tier. I think it's A tier. I think it like you cannot lose against fucking Teach ever with that deck. Like
Mm,
that's already good. Like obviously you didn't put Teach yet, but
maybe
Teach is
not.
gonna
Yeah, but
be
you
up
lose
there.
to like different. Like you lose to
No, I
what's
think
it
you win
called? You
against
lose to like Dofi. You lose to like aggro decks.
Luchi was
I
the
think you-
horrible matchup.
Do you lose against Purple Luffy? I think so,
No.
right?
No,
Because
no.
No, no, no.
he shits out
literally
too many
remove all the
characters.
fucking- I know. I think you're fine. They like. I think you out resource Purple Luffy. Like I think you're actually fine against most meta decks. I think like Doffy is slightly unfavorable, and then
Mm.
you die to some like random shit, and you die to Luchi obviously, but not that many people are still on Luchi. I think poor Hancock is a fine deck.
Yeah,
I think
maybe
it's
A
better
is
than
not that
Smoko,
wrong.
you know.
I thinking something about A and B. We need a.
Yeah, it's top of B or bottom of A. I think.
I would
somewhere
say
between.
top of B just to see. I saw OP10. Some players are playing Boar. I don't know. Maybe the spot
Bro,
changed
but
then
if we
higher.
put it in A tier, people will talk about it because they
Yeah,
think,
true,
oh,
true, true.
Boa at A tier. So I think Boa is A tier. Write it in the comments.
Write it in the comments also. I think it's fine to put it on B.
All right,
Foxy. Crazy artwork. Crazy leader. I like the leader. I like the deck. In my opinion, auto win against Doffy. It's so easy. The matchup is
you
crazy.
can literally not lose.
Yeah.
I think.
But not but it's also having some support with the 9-drop Luffy. So I think not that bad. I think B is fine.
I mean, if you want to call like not like hard winning against Dofia, and I think hard losing against everything else.
hard
not
Yeah.
losing, not hard losing, but yeah.
You have
I
no
don't
on
know.
plays.
Yeah.
For example, against Teach.
Yeah, but you-
Purple Luffy plays too many characters
True,
out.
true. But don't
Yeah,
forget, Black Maria and the 2-drop is activate main. And
Also, pro tip against Foxy. For everyone listening, Foxy needs 3 Foxy Pirates to use the leader ability.
True.
If he does not have that, he loses the game.
Yeah.
So he's
That-
actually
that-
not that good.
that's the bad point about him. So B tier, we don't talk about him more. I think B tier is okay. You can put him on B. Local deck, B, something like this.
Nice piece. He wins against the best deck in format. So.
True. Okay,
That's it.
Carrot. Yeah, I don't. I. To be honest, I didn't play Carrot. I think if there is a deck like Bonnie, you don't need to play Carrot. But to play Carrot is not that bad. So,
She's fine. She's like the second best green deck. I think.
Yeah, so-
Maybe
He's
I
just
don't know.
there to bully the BY players.
yeah, true, true.
She's fine. She's
So I think B
Let's
is
put her
fine.
B. Yeah.
Marco, one of my favorite decks, but not that good. First, when he was leaked in OP08, I was like, okay, that has to be the best leader in the game.
Yeah, everyone was hyping
Yeah,
it.
but it was
Everyone
not.
was hyping.
What do you think about Marco, guys?
Turns out red is a lot worse than black.
True.
It's
I
fun to
think-
play, but in the end, you're a 4-life leader.
That's the.
Which have a
that's
hard
the
time
point.
in this meta.
Yeah, I think
Yeah, 4-life leader against Dofi, for example, is
Yeah,
really
it's
rough.
So hard.
this is borderline local deck. I think now.
Yeah?
I think it was fine-ish last meta, but there's no bunnies anymore you can bully. Like, if you have no on plays, I think your leader does not do a lot.
Yeah,
Like,
true.
That's also true. Yeah,
yeah,
no
yeah.
on plays.
Yeah, local
I
deck is
think-
fine.
Yeah, I think you have to. Maybe there's a Marco list out there that if you completely rebuild it
Yeah,
compared
true.
to last set, that can work. Like if it's your pet deck, sure, but I don't think you should bring it to a tournament.
Yeah, if you want to win a tournament, obviously. if you just go to a tournament to have fun, put him for yourself here. We are fine with that. Luchi, yay, we have Luchi.
Okay.
Um,
Hanno's traumatized from that.
Yeah. Fuck
yeah,
forever.
finals.
A resident Bonnie player, he faced like all the Luchis he can.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
faced every fucking Luchi in Utrecht on that day. So tough times for me.
Luchi is good
Unfortunately,
He's good.
they won't end. I think he's pretty
Yeah.
fine this meta.
because if we look at it like 8.5, it was BY was the best deck, and everyone was playing BY. So if
Luchi
you
was still in the
bring
final?
Luchi to a tournament, it's suicide. But
Yeah,
Luchi made it into the finals.
True.
He
Yeah.
beat two BYs, so shout out to him. I don't
Luchi
know.
made it to
He-
Worlds.
To work.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he made
Luchi-
he made it to
Luchi did
finals.
make
That's
it.
was it.
Yeah,
So I don't know. With the like, since BYs are decreasing, Luchi steps up, but
Then it's Teach.
Luchi
then
also
Teach
has a
steps.
rough time against
Yeah.
like Blackbeard because he has no on plays.
Yeah.
He has a rough
Yeah.
time against Purple Luffy if he doesn't see like his Ice Ages or something.
Yeah, true.
If he like can't remove for a turn, then the Purple Luffy player just starts snowballing, and then it gets like really hard to like
I think-
take the board again.
yeah, I think he's fine. I think he's probably the best monocolor black leader, but I think higher than A would be a bit pretentious.
So
like,
A or A plus? A is fine. I
no,
think,
no,
right?
A.
Is fine.
Okay,
yeah.
easy.
I need to see if you put 4 Kaidos into the deck, maybe it gets better, but who
True,
fucking
true.
knows, so.
Okay, now one of the most interesting leaders for a lot of players. We saw some people try to hide him on B tier. Nah, I'm joking. I don't know anything about Vegapunk.
Okay, hot take.
Yeah.
Next hot take. He's boring as fuck. Holy shit, I've never seen a more boring leader.
Han
than
is such a
Vegapunk.
true hater.
No,
The
no.
genius.
The
Yeah,
genius.
He's so fucking boring. Like the gameplay. Oh my god! And then they gotta put on like 20 life and then win in time or lose the game. Like it's actually so cringe. I don't know.
So we
I
need
think
our own
I
list
think-
cringe.
There was like that's also funny. It's the Italian guy that went to Worlds. He played a aggro version of Vegapunk
I
that
saw it. He was
did like well in
7-3,
some
yeah?
Italian tournaments. Yeah, did well in some Italian tournaments, and I think even Luigi Amato brought it to regional. I think.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was
he played it
Utrecht,
in
but-
Barcelona.
Yeah, in
regional.
Barcelona,
And
but
Barcelona,
then
yeah.
it didn't work out, unfortunately.
Kinda.
Yeah, it
One
still
of
died to
our
like black
world-
decks.
One of the EU
Actually-
players, Enrico Maria, was, I think, 1 game short for Top Cut in
Top Cut, yeah,
Barcelona.
true.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
to
it
be
was
honest, I
really
think B
bad
is fine.
against
I think
black.
B is fine, to be
Put
honest.
him in A
Yeah.
for Albert Einstein.
Albert Einstein
No, no, no.
legend. We had to put him on S.
Yeah,
Nah, let's put him on B.
Sure,
B is
that's
fine.
Albert Einstein. Yeah. he's
Sanji, I think local deck.
Local deck, yeah. It's a promo
don't-
leader, right?
I
He gets
don't know,
everything
if you
rush.
have no
he gets
money-
everything rush. It's like-
Yeah, if you have no money and only vanillas, you buy the leader for 10 cents. You buy every fucking.
I think then you
vanilla for
play
10
Teach,
cents?
no? If you have no money, you play Teach.
No.
Nah, Laboon? Hell no.
Oh,
Yeah,
true.
exactly.
Yeah, I mean, you just don't play Laboon. What?
no.
There are
Nah,
better
nah.
cards anyway.
Just play
Wait,
Doffy,
Sanji-
the best deck, and it's very cheap, easy.
Nah. You play Sanji and 50 vanillas, and you can go to local.
Yeah, you can run Little Oz Jr. with Rush. Pretty funny.
Yeah. I the thing is, Sanji, maybe one day he will be good.
Yeah,
but I think he
exactly.
does.
Maybe with a new starter deck, ST21. Maybe. We will see. BY Luffy, our Croatian friends. Shout out to our Croatian friends, the best BY Luffy players. What do we think about BY Luffy in general, not for Croatia?
Okay,
Let's
so
hope
if
it doesn't get popular.
Yeah, if it's
Mm.
Croatian BY Luffy, it goes in S tier.
Yes.
If it's normal BY Luffy,
A,
I
maybe?
think
Yeah, it goes A, I think.
A is a little bit disrespectful to the deck, but we can
It's
put it
A+.
there.
Yeah,
Plus.
but if you put it in A plus,
once the
it's-
BY players managed to play the Blackbeard matchup,
Yeah, that's true.
it should be fine.
And
Yeah.
everyone know what card will be now. You have to play Raigo in BY Luffy to get
That-
rid of that.
that's what
Tendo.
people say.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
we,
what
we
people
don't know
say.
That's
yet
what people
shit
say.
yet.
Yeah,
Conflicting
obviously,
reports.
Obviously, yeah.
We don't know shit yet. The most
Actually,
important thing, I think.
we from
Yeah.
Europe, we kind of chill a bit because we have our first OP09 event
February,
in Feb. Yes,
Yeah.
and the American players
January.
have one event in December. So
Yeah,
tomorrow,
finals, right?
Saturday, there's a
Okay.
Treasure Cup. So it
Ah.
should be tomorrow. Will
Yep.
be interesting. I hope they will run OP09. Not sure if it's 8.5.
Yeah, they will run
But
OP09.
yeah, and then of course they have the big event national on 6th January, I
True. They
think.
still have a national.
We can make a prediction. What deck is gonna win OP09 finals in NA tomorrow
Dofi.
or on Saturday?
Tomorrow.
What do you
Oh,
think,
the
guys?
Treasure Cup. Treasure Cup
No,
is
wait.
online, right?
Wait,
Yeah,
Is it-
what?
they have Treasure Cup? I thought they had finals, no?
Finals is
No.
on 6th
Yeah.
6th January.
6 January.
Oh, okay,
There's
okay, okay.
only Latin America, also Latin America
Yeah.
finals. Or
Okay,
something.
never mind. Then for the Treasure Cup, right?
Yeah.
I think Doffy's going to win that one. Or
Yeah.
Purple Luffy. One of them, to be honest.
I think
Yeah.
the problem is NA never like there was never
It's
like a
online.
huge
It will
wave
be a
of
yellow
BY.
leader.
No,
So
okay.
BY Luffy.
You know what's winning? You know what's winning? It's an A. Fucking
Shanks.
Luchi is gonna win again somehow. Like I see it coming. Like.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Could also be true.
Okay,
Yeah,
next one. Hanno, your favorite leader.
Bro, Bonnie has gotten worse.
hmm.
She used to be pretty good because she beat the best deck in the game, and now, like, it depends. Like, Doffy you can beat, especially if they don't run Red Rock. If they run multiple Red Rocks, you kind of fold. If they run, like, two Kaidos, you lose, but they don't. So, I think Bonnie has got a really tough matchup against Blackbeard, which is like you can't hide behind any A-Cost kit because of the focus event. Like you can't play Hawkins, which used to be like decent against some decks because they play like 4 finger pistols and for whatever that fucking shit event is called, it's silence or something. I don't know. Like I think Bonnie has gotten worse. She's still playable. Like I think she's probably between A and B tier,
Yeah.
but an A tier maybe.
A tier is
but
fine.
I
agree
wouldn't
with
play her
A tier.
now.
But
she
we
used to
have
be good, but she
we have to say one thing, and that's what, in my opinion, Bonnie is going to be something like a sleeper deck. Because now listen, if
Okay,
Doffy
yeah.
don't play Red Rock, you play
Yes.
and you play the matchup well with that kid, you are doing good against Doffy. And everyone know Luffy decks got some hard times against Bonnie. I don't know why, but these two Luffy decks are not that good against Bonnie. So if you
Yeah,
don't
that's
have
true.
a bad matchup against the best 3 decks, okay, Teach is missing here, obviously, there's no reason to not play Bonnie. So maybe I change it here. Bonnie is, in my opinion, it's really something about this, but it depends how much Doffys we really gonna see, how much Purple Luffy we really gonna see, because a lot of people are they're just so hyped to play Blackbeard, and Blackbeard is not it's a horrible matchup, it's not good. And if we have a lot of Blackbeards, then A tier is fine. If we don't have that much Blackbeards and we have a lot of Doffys and Purple Luffys and maybe again Black Yellow Luffy, then we can talk about this. But A is for now, for the prediction, it's fine.
Yeah, put her behind Luchi though. I think, like, I think she's good. Like, she's fine, and maybe sometimes you can hit the right matchups, but also you can get unlucky and you face
Yeah,
like
that's true.
Luchis and Teach in your run, and you just die.
That's true. That's true.
Like,
Okay, that's
I think
fine.
she's gotten worse. I think she used to be good. Now she's okay.
Let's see. Okay,
Bello
Betty, new support for that, but a leader I will never play in my life. I think
Bro.
B tier is fine.
Nope, you have
No,
not
she's
watched
A tier, I
Bello
think.
Betty
What?
recently.
It's actually dangerous.
Oh.
against
Yeah, she's
Hello
You
Betty.
cannot starve her
Oh.
anymore because of the new card. You got like a card that does everything. The new Koala, 6 cost
Yeah.
yellow
True,
card.
true.
It's like a blocker, takes a life, draws a card, plays a character. What the fuck?
Yeah, yeah,
Pwah.
yeah.
What a
Unfortunately,
card.
it has no counter. So
Yes.
Bello Betty's strategy is like she just punches face really hard, really fast. So most decks can't handle the pressure. Like RP Luffy, they go second, they play 2 searchers. On 4 dawn, they play Karasu. Their leader goes down and then they just keep swinging and they get like 3 or 4 swings every
Bro,
turn.
It's
And then
so
they just
broken.
die.
Yeah,
Yeah.
searches are so broken in this deck, by the way. Like when you get double searcher slot, I swear you can't lose. Like it's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
It sometimes the deck does just die against Doffy. Like I think Doffy has two ways.
We
to
die
play
against
her.
Doffy, Luchi, and I think Bonnie because they have no
Yeah.
out to Bonnie Aiko's kid. They just put a kid in there and then
Yeah, but
GG.
Maybe if
Bonnie
they
has-
are ultra fast, but they
Yeah.
shouldn't be with the leader effect of Bonnie.
yeah.
Yeah, now Bonnie is a pretty bad matchup, but I don't think you're gonna see that many Bonnies. I think Luchi might actually be better because you can scam the Luchi with triggers. I think Doffy has actually two ways it can beat Bello Betty. First of all, this deck dies pretty fucking fast because you
Yeah,
don't
it's
play
4
deck
life
with
leader.
counter.
Yeah.
You're 4 life leader, and like you discard shit for your leader ability.
Yeah.
Either you die or they starve you. If they have enough control, you also lose. So I think A is fine. It's a
Yeah,
really
it can
explosive
just
deck.
run over every deck basically.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're right. I totally
Mm,
forgot
just-
about Koala, so it has
I
to
think
be.
it Bello Betty gets gatekept by Doflamingo, but if you're
Yeah.
Yeah.
expecting a lot of Blackbeard and BY Luffy's, should be a
True.
fine pick.
But
But
I
I think it's upper B tier, not A.
Nah. Put it A. Put it A.
Okay,
feels-
leave it
feels
there.
good enough, I think.
To be honest, I played the
Perona.
side event in Utrecht. I played with Doffy against Bello Betty. It was the freest matchup I ever played because of 4-drop law. It was so easy.
Yeah,
But,
Yeah, you can just
with
bounce their whole
Koala-
board.
but
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
she does play some 5 drops that are. a little
Yeah,
bit
that's
harder
true.
to-
That's true.
You'll
Okay,
do.
Perona. I love Perona. I love the deck, but how good is it? What do you think?
Local deck.
Local deck?
Classic BT, I think.
Something
B tier?
like this.
I
yeah?
mean, yeah.
Bro, look at.
I mean, you
what
can also
else we
put it
have
in B tier.
But
It
there's
doesn't
there's a new
matter.
card for the deck, yeah, the Perona Searcher. We have to say that.
I don't
That
think we
doesn't
play
help.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
true. True.
Like I think one of Perona, like we have had some test
Cooking
runs, but,
sessions.
Good
yeah.
decisions.
After that,
But
maybe
Perona
it is a
didn't make the
local deck.
cut.
So local deck, but maybe top.
I think Perona is better than the local decks. I think she's fine in B tier.
She can drop Moria, so yeah,
Yeah,
she's
exactly.
okay,
She
yeah.
can
You
okay,
just
let's put
Moria.
her
you drop 4 Morias, you
The
win.
best part
So,
is the draw event when you play Perona.
yeah.
Yeah, I always forgot the name also when I cast.
You can be my
You could
samurai.
be my samurai, exactly. Okay, Kid. We saw Kid got some support. Finally, you can play this leader, and people are starting to play this leader. But
Bro, can you tell me what the support is? I still don't know.
this support is a 3-cost kid that self-awaken you and you push your leader for the turn and something else. I forgot. There are some cards for the deck that helps the deck. But
Yeah, also there's an uncommon heat, I think,
true,
but I
true,
forgot
true.
the effect. I will look it up.
Yeah, local deck. It's okay. You can play him on local. Before
as a-
OP09, you cannot play him on local. Now you
Okay,
can play
so
him.
I have had trust sources tell me this deck actually better than a local deck, and it's gonna be making waves.
Apparently, it's
hope.
you can play it very aggressive.
That's,
There's one
that's true.
legend guy on the ranked sim who played this in OPO 8.5 for the whole season and tried to make this deck
Whoa.
valid.
And how good was it?
It was kind of hard to get to a decent level.
Mm.
One of
That
our
guy
guys chatted with him, and yeah, it's really hard.
So B tier or
But-
local?
Yeah, local.
Okay.
I'm not sure. I'm
I
sure. I
think
never
we're
tested the
disrespecting it.
league
I think
myself.
we're disrespecting it, but we don't know shit. So we'll put it in local and like.
HANNO is a true hater. Every leader, HANNO is the only one with some
No,
different opinion.
actually, put Kid in B tier. But
Oh
B tier is
no, he
getting
wants
big.
to see Kid on B tier. Okay,
No,
HANNO.
yeah,
What?
put-
You know what?
Wait,
Everyone has.
No,
Some
now he's
tested area.
joking. No, he's
no,
joking.
I'm not
man.
joking. I'm not joking.
He's not
This
You're
is-
not expecting to play against this in the tournament.
yeah,
Yes,
exactly.
You just don't.
That's the upside of the deck. I just read.
I'm
the
not
Kid
even
card.
expecting it at a local.
I just read the 3-cost Kid card, and it's actually kind of.
Yeah, it's a crazy card for the deck. Yeah.
Yeah,
Did you read the 3-cost heat blocker?
Yeah, just check him so we can talk about him.
Give
Yeah.
up to one of your power 4000 liters plus 1000. It's on play. Can't
Mm.
use
Is
on
it a
play.
red card? It's a
Yeah.
red card. Oh. After okay, I mean that card is not that great, is it?
Okay, but so the Kid is the new support card.
Yeah, the Kid is kind of busted. I don't know. Put him in BT and move Carrot down.
Nah, this is a troll.
No, now he
Okay,
wants to
nah,
change.
it's fine.
Okay,
It's fine,
okay.
It's fine.
Chat. Chat. I was like a live stream. YouTube comment section. If you really think Kid is on B tier, write it now down. If you think he's on B tier, then
Oh, I'm
I will change it in the video for sure. But I think local deck is fine.
I'll play Kid in a fucking online treasure cup and beat some
I
ass.
want to see you playing Kid, and if you're doing good,
Yeah.
I do a new tier list only with that leader 10 times,
Yeah,
and we put
exactly.
him 10 times
Just
on
him
ST.
and S tier.
Okay,
Alright, Red
now
Purple
your
Luffy.
favorite leader of all time. You want to talk about this leader. I know you love this leader so much.
Nah. He's not my favorite leader of all time, but I think he's better than Purple Luffy. I think he's like
Oh, hot take.
nah. I think
Yeah, just let him talk. Just let him
yeah,
talk.
yeah,
Okay,
nah.
easy.
I think he gets to play Nami, which means you see like almost double the amount of, I mean, not really because Purple Luffy draws more cards, but still, like you can play the Nami to search the event. It's like a crazy card in that deck, and then your leader ability works really nicely with the one cost event -2 Don because you really don't care about it. So it's just I like this leader. I think he's probably better than Purple Luffy. You can kill some people like against Doffy. It's a bit tough, but you play like Whitebeard and Backman and fucking Kid, and sometimes you can win. It's not easy because you really don't like 6 and 7k swings. All the other matchups, I think you kill Shanks, you kill like Purple Luffy. It's like it's actually not that bad in the meta. The biggest problem is Bonnie, but who's playing Bonnie? So I think he's A plus.
I think Doffy's
Run.
not
Okay.
Doffy's not hard.
I have to intervene
Doffy's
here.
hot.
This is not
Yes.
acceptable.
No, he's.
It
literally
is
better than-
definitely not
Beef
A plus.
live
It's
on this
A
tier list.
Bro,
it's
he's
A.
literally
It's A.
better than Purple Luffy.
Because
and you put
it
Purple Luffy in A
loses.
plus.
It loses to Dofi.
Okay,
You have
Purple
no
Luffy
on
loses
plays
to-
against
wait.
Teach, and then he chains 4 Tenkos Teach, and you lose the game.
Yeah, true.
Now, okay,
You win.
So-
You win. Sure, you win against Shanks. You win against what is it? You win against Purple Luffy. You win against like all the other. Like you. I don't know. Maybe you can win against
Wait.
like Yellow
Bello
Luffy
Betty
as well.
also horrible matchup.
yeah,
Yeah, horrible.
Horrible.
No
Like
one
horrible.
playing Bello
You
Betty
also
is-
have like a horrible matchup into like Dofi because
Nah,
he
it
just
can't-
spams like
yeah.
6k in your
Can't
face.
be better
That's not
than-
true.
If you
It
if
is
you
not
if
true.
you're not
It is not true.
if you're not yeah, it's okay.
Wait, okay.
It has
we-
negative win rate if
Wait,
we look
Red
at the stats.
Red Purple Luffy gets to play the one cost event, and I think it is a better matchup than Purple Luffy into Doffy, which makes it just a better deck than fucking Purple Luffy. Like I don't know.
No,
what to-
no.
You're a
You are
6K
not as
leader.
consistent.
Yeah, that's true.
You can find the one cost event maybe because you play 8 searchers, but Purple Luffy sees everything else more consistent.
Exactly.
Yeah, but
And RP Luffy, like, he has no chance. If he doesn't find the event, he has like
Okay.
7 bricks in his hand.
so
no?
there's 3 arguments for Red Purple Luffy over Purple Luffy. Argument 1, Nami is a better card. Is an insane card in this deck. Like if Purple Luffy got to run Nami, it might be best deck in format.
Mhm.
First thing. Second thing, your lead ability works really nice with the event. So even if you go -3, you go -1 with like a Purple Luffy 9 cost, and then you go -2 with the event, you still get back to, up to 10 Don, which is a really big deal. And then the third thing is 10 cost Luffy is a ridiculous card in this
Yes,
deck.
that's true.
And in Purple Luffy, it does not work the same way.
Yeah.
Like
Okay,
Ten
it
cost
doesn't work
Luffy-
in RP Luffy as well if you play against Teach.
Mhm.
With
Okay.
no play.
Yeah, against
okay,
Teach, yeah.
every fucking other matchup though. Like you get to play the best finisher in the fucking game with Red Purple Luffy. You don't get to play with Purple Luffy. So I think Red Purple Luffy is a better deck than Purple Luffy, and is fucking AT.
Yeah, I think that's where you're the only person that thinks like that.
No. That's what I like about tier
That's
list.
a question for the community.
Yeah, again, for the
Yeah.
community, because I know
Bro,
there are
we
some.
put, like,
that-
the community's getting homework this video. Holy shit.
No, that's good. That's good. We want to work with the community. I think a lot of people put it Red Purple Luffy in rating room for OP09, and now we really want to see where the deck is. At the beginning of OP09 in Asia, he was doing so crazy. People thought it was the best deck. Then it fell down, yeah, because of Purple Luffy, because people started to play Purple
And
Luffy because of the
Dofi
consistency.
and Teach.
Yeah, so let's put him on A tier. If the chat is,
Yes, sir.
if the chat is not agree with that, write it in the comment section. I think A tier is fine. Hanno would change Purple Luffy and Red Purple, yeah?
Yes.
Okay,
yes,
so
yes.
Hanno would change these two. But I think in general to put him on A is good. But the thing is, you can play this deck now and you can win a tournament with this deck. Yeah, you have a chance to win a tournament with this deck. So that's good. So it is a playable leader. It is a good leader. Now I want to see HANNO playing Kid and Luffy and Law. You have to play Law, so you have all of
Bro,
the
I
three.
did just order the Bonkley, so you might just be getting
Okay,
it.
yeah, maybe we will see it. Would be nice. Okay, next one. Let's skip some leaders now because now we have some leaders that we will not talk about that much. Only this one. We have let's bring both in Sabo and Ace from the ST13. I think both leaders. I would say this one is B. This one is local. What do you think?
Bro, blue yellow ace is my fucking goat, but he's pretty fucking bad. And I think red yellow ace, red yellow Zabo is also probably just a fucking local deck. Like who plays that?
You think? But there's also some support, no? With the Revo Army cards, some new Revo armies.
The deck isn't like the deck was good against like Luchi because you couldn't KO stuff, right? But now you get your stuff bounced.
No, you can
and your
KO. It's the
4
wrong
life leader.
Sabo. Don't. It's other
Wait.
Sabo. It's the
Is
starter.
there... Oh, it's the different. Oh, that's the aggro one. Yeah. Oh yeah. Wait. That's the Sabo. Wait.
There are
I
two
saw a
double-
deck list.
double-
It's like a rush Sabo, but he runs out of gas really fast.
Yeah, exactly.
And then he just loses the game.
So both
basically.
local decks. It's fine.
Yeah.
Okay, now
Best deck in format.
Best deck in format.
Just put it in S
Easy.
tier.
Just put it in S tier, guys.
Just put it in
If
S
you want to have the most consistent deck with Purple Luffy, the best deck, the fastest deck, play Doffy. And now, the really important part, why is Doffy now in S tier and 8.5? He wasn't the best deck in format, it was BY Luffy. Why is Doffy now in S tier? That's my question for the round. That's my question for you guys. What do you think? Why is Doffy now in S tier and in 8.5? In Utrecht, he wasn't the best deck in format, but he still won the tournament. What do you think?
Because BY is not the best deck anymore. Or the most played anymore.
Because
BY
the
was the most
darkness
played deck.
appeared.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can
It's
put
because yeah,
TH
go
in
ahead.
A tier, A plus tier, or S tier, maybe. Well, I have to think about that once it's there. But Teach appeared, and now Black Yellow isn't as good as it was anymore. It got like a horrible matchup, and now Doffy just beats everything. Black
Yeah.
Yellow
It's-
can't tech as much anymore.
Yeah, it's not that Dofi got new cards, it's that other decks gatekeep decks that are good against Dofi, so Dofi can like relax. It's the same like in OP05, where Sakazuki was so good, but good decks that were like Zoro, for example, was really good against Sakazuki, but it insta lost to like Enel, for example, and Enel was also like highly represented deck, so it was like, do you really take the chance to play a deck that is good against Saka but loses to like yellow deck or a highly played yellow deck? And it's the same for Dofi right now. It's like decks that are good against Dofi usually lose to like the other decks that are below him. So usually people don't bring it. So
Yeah,
Dofi has
that's
a
fair.
easy time walking around.
So easy S tier for sure. Let's see how Doffy is going to do for the English card game. Okay, Nami. Now we talk about a leader
B
that
tier.
was one of the best leaders. B tier?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
I would agree, yeah.
loses to Dofi, has no ability against Teach. Purple Luffy
Horrible. Pwah.
plays
Horrible
Luffy Taro
matchup.
into.
Oh,
That's the
Yeah.
toughest
Wait,
matchup for
this
Nami, I would say.
This deck might just be a fucking local deck now. Like,
Nah,
look
nah,
at the
nah,
fucking
nah.
list.
You have
Look
to
at the
dodge too
list.
many
Look at-
matchups.
Yeah, but
Wait,
that's
I
true,
think-
that's true.
You have Autolos with fucking Doffy. Like, you have
Yeah, these two are
almost
horrible
Autolos
matchups.
with fucking Purple Luffy. Red Purple Luffy is not good. I mean, it's better than Purple Luffy, I think, but it's still like, especially if they don't get going. But it's still hard. Like Betty, I mean, no one's playing Betty. Let's be real. But also Autolos, I think. Like, I think Nami might actually be a fucking local deck now.
I would
It's
say
crazy
something,
to-
something. The good thing about Nami still that a lot of players still don't know how to play against Nami. You can play Doffy, okay, play it. But if you don't know how to play against Nami with Doffy,
You just play Teach.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So I think B is still okay. Okay, Zoro. We have Zoro now. Pwah. I don't know. We need Paul now. He loves Zoro.
I've had some input about Zoro. Apparently, he's like, he murders Teach, he murders Purple Luffy. There's not as much Black, Yellow, or Luchi anymore. I think Zoro is probably fine right now. It's probably like
Yeah.
B tier deck.
Yep, I would agree.
Yeah, higher B tier.
Higher B tier. I would agree.
He
with that.
loses against like a lot of decks, but he has a good win rate against like Teach, for example.
And Luffy
the problem
also
is
back then.
you are kind of losing against Doffy, I think, which is rough.
Yep.
Like you need to high roll a little bit more than
Mhm.
them. Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
I
Okay,
think
B tier is
BT
fine.
fun.
Yamato, one of my favorite altered leaders. The artwork is
Uh,
crazy.
the-
What about Yamato? Oh, it's
I
tough. Yamato is
think-
tough one.
I
Don't
think
play this
she's
leader,
just a local
guys.
deck now.
Okay,
Yeah,
why Fabi?
For my
whoever our
safety.
expert Fabi here.
Fabi always loses to Yamato. It's like it's
Yeah.
it's
At least
haunting
one
him.
round every event if there's a Yamato.
Horrible.
But he dodged the Yamato in fucking Utrecht, so.
Yep. And also in Milan.
I think Yamato's a local deck because
Yeah.
it is not performing against anything
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah,
That deck
I would
is
agree.
not that
You
great.
you
Last
can
year,
you can you can bring it to a tournament. You win like the first round against a Teach or something because I don't know, you were lucky or something, and he has no counters. But
Mm.
usually that deck is now not performing that well.
Wait, the teach matchup should actually be fine, but like when I
No.
look at everything else,
You have no
it's
on plays.
terrible. I
You
mean, what,
don't even have you don't even have banish.
wait,
Ah,
you,
true.
you do have banish.
You play like a Vasco shot, and then
Oh
it's like
wait, you
okay,
don't
damn.
have banish. That's true.
True, true.
Yeah,
Yeah, local
Yeah.
deck's
yeah,
fine.
it's just a bad deck.
ST14 Luffy?
I
Probably
don't-
B tier like Smoker.
Yeah.
He does the same thing
No,
as Smoker.
I think it's worse than Smoker. Probably.
The thing is,
I think it's probably fucking. Local deck.
both decks didn't saw something new in OP09. Luchi also, of course.
Bro, but start
ah.
deck 14 loses even harder than Smoker to fucking Doffy, I think. It's like the reason to play the deck Black Yellow Luffy doesn't exist as much anymore. I think you lose to Purple Luffy probably.
Yeah, but it's not a local
one
deck.
thing is some of the 4 costs you drop are 5 drops,
Yeah.
so they don't get bounced easily by law
That's true.
in some
Yeah,
turns.
once you stabilize with like SC Luffy, you can have like a good chance against Dofi. The thing is, SC14 was there for BY, but since BY is not that represented, you can play different cards now that are better against Dofi, for example, so you can tech against other matchups now. And I think it's better than Smoker because you're 6k leader.
Yeah, I would agree. So BT is fine. Let's he can stay at BT. It's fine. Okay, Reiju. Shout out to Rene. Pah.
To
B
Rene
tier?
is fucking
Wow.
Shout out to Luca.
Yeah,
Shout out to Luca, yeah.
Luca?
To the real OG Rageous
Yeah.
player.
Okay.
Yeah,
now we
Rene
need
is
to
a
talk.
copycat. Rene is a copycat.
Shots fired. Shots fired.
Nah, I like both of them. I like both. of
Nah,
them.
I love Rene. I love Rene. Reiju B tier. Very fast.
No,
very
I think
easy.
a local deck actually. I don't know why you would ever bring Rage in.
It's B tier. Why?
Right now, the guys below us are testing the Rage
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah. I think we're putting it in fucking local.
They're playing aggro Rage or something.
If we put
Let
it in
let
local
them
deck-
cook more, but I think it's.
No.
Why? I don't
If
think
we
it's
put it-
local deck.
If we put it in local
Rage
deck, they
wins
might
against
actually
every
try-
local deck down there.
Nah,
So
BT
why
is
is
fine.
it a
BT is
local
fine.
deck?
BT is really fine.
Yeah.
Well,
Rage
but it
also
doesn't
wins
win
against like B tier decks.
Does it?
Yeah. It wins against like SC14 Luffy.
But it loses pretty fucking hard to every deck above it.
What? Yeah, above it.
So,
But it wins against like a lot of decks in B tier, no?
But some of the BT decks actually can win against decks above them. Like that's the thing about BT decks. Like you can bring them and you have some good matchups. Like Rage has no good matchups.
What?
I mean Bonnie is fine, I guess, now when they don't play fucking Nico Zoro. I think Purple Luffy. I don't know, man.
B is
yeah,
okay.
put it in B tier, but I
B
think
is
I'm
fine.
disrespecting it. Like we're respecting it a bit too much.
Okay, next one, Green Uta. I would say we will not talk about this leader that much.
She got top 4 in Asia
Yeah,
in
I saw it.
OP10.
It's a very
and there were no
consistent
new
deck.
cards.
Yeah, it is.
No new cards, but it dies to Dofi, I think. So
That
They finally
first of
print
all,
some good
yeah.
film cards.
and no.
But
on plays.
also, Uto was winning a spot for Japanese Worlds.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, it was a good call because there was a lot of Karakuri players. They just
Okay.
dropped
Dude,
8
I
Kosuke.
remember that game where
Yeah.
he played against Sakazuki with so many bricks in
Yeah, I
hand.
saw it.
Who died
Oh,
randomly
yeah.
in
Yeah,
one turn. Oh my god.
BT is fine. BT is fine, I would
Yeah.
say. Okay, Red Green Law, my favorite leader of all time. Shout out to Georges, my friend, who won
B
a
tier?
regional with that leader.
Think?
B tier, yeah, I would say B tier. B tier is fine. Kalgara, okay.
I do not
Okay.
see that leader since it came out.
Yeah,
Let's bring
I
it.
think,
Okay.
yeah,
The
it
deck is
never
cheaper.
came up. It vanished,
The deck
forgotten.
is
I just
cheaper.
got high rolled once because I had no Ice Age and then I lost it. But
I was thinking
Oh,
about
yes, sir.
picking up all the fucking Kalgara old odds and like PRB cards and whatever, because surely at some point they're gonna print support for this fucker.
no way,
But
he's dead.
until then,
They forgot about him.
until then, no, they're gonna print like a Nolan or something. Like, but yeah, put him in local deck.
Moria.
Best leader in OP06.
oh, your best performing leader, Turtle.
True,
Yeah.
Turtle. And
I don't know,
You're
it's
doing good
like-
with them.
It's B tier.
Yeah.
No, I think it's probably a fucking local deck. No,
Nah,
What?
nah,
why would
it's
you-
way too
why would you
consistent.
ever
You have
bring
the
it?
access
It
to bring the
has-
best
it
card
has
in the
co-
game.
Yeah,
no
it's
chance.
consistently dog shit. Like,
No.
No,
I
guys.
don't think it's a
Hanno is
local
a
deck.
true hater,
I
bro.
don't think it's local.
True hater,
I
Hanno.
don't think it's local.
MVP, bro.
If you put Moria into local, then
okay,
you have to
I'm
put
telling
everything
you-
into local.
I'm telling you, you put Moria into a local with all the other leaders in fucking local deck, it's not winning. It is
What?
not.
Put me in there. I'm winning this. What is this? There is like Yamato, free win. Marco doesn't do anything. Katakuri,
Easy.
never mind, bro. Sanji has rush. I don't care about rush.
Bro, I'm telling you,
Like
red purple.
Kalgara dies to one Ice
Red
Age.
purple kid is. I didn't even know what the cards did a second ago, but I think red purple kid is winning that local. Like,
Gecko can play Moria. I think you're forgetting about
Okay,
Moria.
enough about Gecko, guys.
Yeah, yeah.
Enough.
Let's skip
Let's
it.
go
skip it.
pudding.
B is fine.
It's local. It's local.
Pudding
That's
local, yeah, I
crazy.
would agree.
Put him in
No,
local.
no,
Put him in-
okay,
No.
whatever.
Put Moria into local as well.
Yeah.
He
Moria
lost his
local.
touch.
Moria is a local deck, but pudding I don't think is a local deck. I think she's better than.
Yeah, it's better
Pudding
than
B?
Gecko.
Yeah, she can
Yeah.
chain big mums and stuff.
Yeah,
True,
yeah,
but you need to see Viola into Katakuri into.
Yeah, you just high roll and then yeah.
just high roll.
Yeah.
Shoutouts to Amir actually. with fucking
Yeah,
pudding.
true. Okay.
Oh, here
Mike.
comes an interesting leader. I
Mike-
think
Oh,
there
this-
is no
oh,
real, oh,
I need
real
to put
good
him here.
list.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Good alter though.
The
Yeah.
Altart
If
is
one player
so
managed-
crazy.
To create a good list, this
Hmm.
might see some action in events.
Yeah.
It
Okay,
did
so
not get cracked yet, I think.
The
but,
problem with
yeah.
this leader is that he doesn't have any ramp by himself. Like the other purple leaders, they like ramp by themselves. This one doesn't. It just gates you the Don back. So the only card you really need to see is the 3-cost Zoro.
And Black Maria or Black Maria. If you
Yeah.
don't see one of them, you are really in problems.
And if you
can
don't see
skip
the
game.
2-cost event
And the
against
2-cost
Dofy.
event,
Yeah.
But
Yeah, but
if you see your ramp and the 2-drop event, I think he is doing fine.
Yeah,
in
he
the
can
mid
play
game.
Moria. Yeah.
Yeah.
He plays
Yeah.
Moria, and he
Moria
can
with
find the event.
Frankie.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
can play. Okay, so he can only be that bad. He gets to play the two best cards in the game.
Yeah.
So I think
So,
he's fine-ish.
B?
It's a purple for life. For
I think
life
for
leader
now
with
it's
Moria.
B because no one knows what like
Yeah,
the
that's
probability.
potential.
It's not been cracked yet. I think
Yeah,
that's
true.
maybe no one will ever crack it because they don't want to invest the time or
That-
something.
that's
but
the thing. There's no list where people starting to copy the list because
yeah.
it's so different to play, so different style. But
Yeah.
that's what I like about the deck. And also, I love to play this deck. It's so fun to play. And best looking altered leader in the whole One Piece card game, in my opinion. It's so crazy. Okay, Siri Luffy is the best leader in the game from the artwork. But second one, this one.
Okay, that's a hot take.
Bro, he looks
You
so
like-
fire, man. He
I
looks so
thought you
cool.
like Foxy the most.
True, I forgot about Foxy. Nah, but
That's thick. That's thick. You know that does things.
I love the
Nah.
leader. It's so nice. Okay, Shanks, also a new leader.
A plus,
A plus, yeah,
straight up.
straight up. We don't
Why?
need to talk
This
about
is a
it.
Not
local
because
deck.
it's like
Nope,
broke,
nope,
not
nope,
because it's
no.
broken or something. It's easy to play.
Bro,
There is like not much to think about, and it
Tell
has
me-
like okay win rate against
no.
most of the deck.
Tell
Of
me
course.
against what deck Shanks wins in the tiers it is. Like it does not
Uh,
win
it
against
wouldn't-
fucking-
Okay,
Insane.
it doesn't win against Purple Luffy and BY,
It doesn't win
but we
against
did not put
Duffy.
the other leaders there yet.
It doesn't win against Duffy. It doesn't
It has
win
a
against Purple
50%
Luffy.
win rate against Dofy.
Nah, yeah.
so
Okay,
it-
I would say
There's-
Shanks overall have the most 50-50 or the most
Exactly.
50-50 matchups.
He's
in the
like
game.
balanced. Yeah, he
He's
has
balanced,
like
very
the
balanced.
most 50-50 matchups.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, if you play Shanks, there's literally no skill. and then
Yeah, you don't need it. That's why it's so good.
there's no skill, and then
That's why
you
it's so
win,
good.
you lose against good players, and you win against bad players. Like it's
Nah,
not an A+.
that's Enel. That's
It's
Enel.
no.
It's a red anal.
It's yeah.
Red Enel.
Yeah, but that's why it's so good because it's
No,
easy, it takes no skill to win the game because you have like a simple game plan. You counter out early, you start dropping your high drops, and then you win the game or you lose the
die
game.
on this hill. Shanks is A tier at maximum. He is fucking bad. I mean,
But
not
A
bad.
tier
Yeah,
is not
but you also want to
Yeah.
see Purple Luffy swap
Bro,
with RP Luffy, so
if it was only my list, I would put him into B tier. Like no cap. But since you guys
You
are
need
really
you
high
need
on
to
this leader,
do you need to do me one favor. You need to do an own tier list, but with leaders, not with dons. You need to do a tier list with leaders. I really want to see how you,
I
you
don't want
would
to see
rank
that.
it, how you
yeah, but
would
no,
rank
no.
this.
But I will not let you put him into A+. He's a fucking A tier leader.
Bro,
not
no,
higher.
no. Okay, Fabi,
No, no,
A
no.
plus or A?
A.
Oh,
Yes, thank you.
that's crazy.
So we have 2-2 because I would go
That's
with A plus
crazy.
2. Okay,
Well,
what are we
and
doing now?
since
Now we have a
more
problem.
limitless points. Since we have more limitless points, Shanks gets put into A tier.
But the thing is, if I put him on A tier, we are going to get shitstorm.
Just
Well,
put him in A
wait.
tier and then watch HANNO losing the first online event against Shanks. Just watch him.
Guys,
Just continue.
I don't
Just
put him
continue.
on A. It was Fabi and HANNO. So just to let you know.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm joking.
Dog
It's
shit
okay.
leader.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
They're
Nico
gonna
Robin.
lose
I
to
love
it
the
anyway.
artwork. I love the leader, but the leader
Okay.
is not good.
Next hot take: the paper Nico Robin leader looks better than the old art leader. Like you can, if you're sitting here still watching this fucking video, like 50 minutes in, go
Normal tier
on
list.
Google and search for fucking Robin leader, and then look at the paper. It looks so much better than the old art, and the old art is good. That's the funniest thing. So she's B.
Yep.
It's,
B is
Yep.
fine. B is good.
that was the most interesting fact about the deck. That the paper leader looks better. Buggy.
Buggy is not existent until we get the promo.
If we have the
Yeah.
promo,
And-
we can talk
and
about him.
wait. Even after the promo, you only bring the deck if you say fuck Dofi and you
Yeah.
only want to ruin the Dofi's game. Because that's the only deck you like auto win against. You bring the deck and say, I want to queue into as many Dofis to ruin their day. Basically.
Yeah.
That's what the deck is with the promo. Without the
The fact-
promo, it's not existent.
the fact they printed a fucking floodgate and then they put the worst fucking foot fetishist artwork on the card is so funny to me.
Okay, let's continue. This is getting out.
Let's
of
continue
control.
this one. Wow.
Teach.
A
plus.
A plus, yes.
A
It's bordering to
plus
S
for
tier.
Teach.
He's the second best deck in the game. The cards he got are ridiculously overstated for what they do. They like recycle themselves. It's fucking
Is it the first
crazy.
time that they bring a new leader, new archetype with so crazy cards in it that you can just say the deck is the best deck? One of
Yeah,
the
but
best
they had
decks.
to.
They had to,
I
yeah,
mean-
of course. Because
I
new
mean,
archetype.
Shanks and Teach are.
We-
like,
we had
both
Newgate,
very
though.
difficult. Yeah.
Ah,
in
true,
OP,
true.
But it was OP02, so doesn't really
True.
count.
Wait.
Yeah,
I
A
guess you could
plus.
say the same thing about Bonnie. Bonnie has some crazy
Yeah.
cards as well.
But it has a
Like,
really bad
it's-
matchup into Dofi.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so-
not
Like,
and
really
also
bad.
not easy.
Really
not
bad.
also, it's if you see everything you need to see, you're going to win against Purple Luffy. But if Purple Luffy stick with his board and you get not rid of that board, Purple
Yeah,
Luffy's going
it's
to win.
over. Yeah.
The best part about Teach is why it's so fucking good is that sometimes you queue against and then you see like I don't know Bonnie or you see an Enel or you see whatever like and you just get a free win for that round like
Yeah.
you just
A lot of
sometimes
decks you can
can't
just
lose.
get like free wins because
Yeah.
oh look, you can use on-play abilities. Yeah.
True.
But 40 of your cards say on play exactly.
Yeah.
A plus, very
Yeah.
fine. Limb. I tested the
I
deck
tried
because I
that.
was hyped to play it. OP09 waiting room for sure. Then it's going to be good. For now, it's local deck, not more.
Bro, what the fuck do you mean my characters enter play rested? Like, it's so bad. It's
Yeah.
so fucking dog shit. It's terrible. You don't get to play
And
half
you're
the
full life
cards
leader.
in the game.
Like,
Yeah,
it gets even
she's
worse.
Maybe I put
We-
it down. It's not even a
No,
local
no,
deck.
no.
We
You
need
need
a
to
new-
wait for OP10.
Tier for
You-
Anno, D for dog shit.
Now
Okay.
put her in local deck because like some poor soul is gonna play a local
True.
because she's new. Yeah, but don't. put
But
her.
Okay, now we can. I
Really,
think
just
start-
last leader. Just Newgate. Edward.
Wait,
Oh,
and
yeah.
Rebecca. We need
Edward
to
for
put
local
Rebecca
deck?
as well.
Yeah, let's just finish the local decks because I think the rest is fine. Whitebeard, you can play local deck. Ace, you can also play for locals. It's fine.
Zephyr.
Zephyr also. Ah,
Iceberg.
No way,
no,
dude.
King,
Don't
King.
touch that leader.
No. Wait, where's our G King? Damn.
Oh, Rosinante.
That's the wrong king.
Nah,
No, that's
Iceberg. Iceberg.
That's not OG king.
Play Iceberg and local, I think.
Iceberg at locals.
Yeah, it's fine.
I don't know.
What do you mean
Yeah.
you don't know? That's crazy.
Zephyr
Crazy.
not and Iceberg, yes, bro. I
Green
don't
purple,
know.
green purple
That's some
Dofi.
crazy
Green
disrespect
purple
for
Dofi.
my
Ah, yeah,
man,
true.
Iceberg.
Green purple
Wait,
Dofi.
this one
definitely.
also.
Yeah, Rebecca
This
as
one?
well.
This one
Yeah.
also. Okay, let's
Shout
put
out to my
Iceberg here.
main
It's
man,
okay.
Hannibal. If anyone wants a cracked Hannibal list, hit me up on Twitter.
Oh, this one I totally forgot.
Epic Maxi on Twitter
Exactly. Yes. With an A, that is.
with the worst tier lists.
With the best tier list you can get anywhere.
Yeah, I think
Okay,
I think the
so,
rest is fine.
Yeah, put Ivankov in there as well because I like Ivankov.
Okay, just for you, my bro.
And who's the worst leader we can put in there so people skip to the end and ask why the fuck is he in there?
Okay, so
put-
this one.
Put no. Shout out.
Oh, she's really bad.
No,
yeah.
I want.
That's a
shout
How
out-
about Shanks?
No, shout outs to my man Puma Flosse. The yellow Yamato also gets put into fucking local deck because he got top 8 with the worst leader in the fucking game. Yellow Yamato next to Garb.
Next to Garb. Next
Where
to
is
Garb.
Garb.
here?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, exactly. Put her in front of local deck. First place local deck.
Okay, just
So
just
people
for
will
a
think,
clip.
what the
you
fuck
can
is
clip
going
it,
on
and
here?
now I will put it down.
Oh my god.
Just for the clip. Okay, guys.
Oh.
No, that's fine. That's fine. That's really fine. I
Okay,
think
that's good.
the rest,
Good.
because the interesting for players that want to have some success, the interesting leaders are A and above. B is like, okay, you want to have fun. Okay, you will try your best with that leader. You can do it. But if you want to win a big tournament, don't play one of the leaders. In my opinion, you can play whatever you want. That's the most important thing.
I mean, I would not be surprised to see any of the B leaders.
That's true.
Like,
That's true.
hop
That's
an
true.
event at some point.
That's
Like, you
true.
can play this and probably have some.
You can
success.
play them, for
Everything
sure.
else-
But you cannot
Yeah.
go to a regional and go like, I will win that regional with Nico Robin.
I mean, no one that wins a regional is gonna look at this video anyway. So
That's true. That's true. Nah. But
ABRAR, do the special. Look in the chat. I posted Hanno's tier list of dons.
wait, let me check.
Just for the viewers.
Just for the viewers. Okay, let's
show the
let's
old
bring
videos.
Oh my
let,
god.
let's bring the very quick the the tier list from Hanno. We have a crazy tier list here. I will show you that.
For gold dons.
For
Why are we
gold
putting
done.
this in
What
the
chat? Is it the voice channel chat?
Yes.
Yes.
But
Okay.
it's literally the oldest tier list I made. There's an updated version of this as well. So
Through,
we'll show it. That's
This
another
is-
video.
This is the one people will find on his Twitter.
Okay, let me change that so we can see. Okay. Wait a minute. All right, we have the Don list here. S tier, Kaido, Vivi, what?
Iceberg.
The thing is, this tier list has changed. S tier now, whatever. It's fine. But it's not the Kaido anymore, and not the Vivi. Those have moved down. I'll tell you that much.
Guys, write down in the comment section what's your opinion about Hanno's tier list with
I
the
think they
Dons.
have enough to write down in the comment section. I think we're cutting this part out, no?
We are cutting this part out for sure.
No.
Yes, exactly. All right.
Okay, guys, let me finish the video. It was really nice, guys. Thank you that you was part of this tier list. It was very interesting to see and to hear some different opinions, especially Hanno. But I get Hanno points there with red purple. I get some points that he thought. To be honest, I'm really looking forward to see how the leaders are going to perform. We will see the first OP09 event then in America, in the US. It was.
Yes,
we-
it's tomorrow.
tomorrow.
21 December.
Okay, so
I
we
mean,
will
it's
see.
It's an online-
not getting uploaded before that, is it?
Yeah, I think I will do a breakdown for this event, for this YouTube channel, so stay tuned for that. If you have any questions, write it down in the comment section. Check out Fabi's Fabi, you need to post more on Twitter. It's crazy. Like you're not.
What do you
posting
mean
it.
more? I don't even have a post.
Yeah, true. He doesn't even have a post, but I will change that. But go and check out their Twitter. Link is down in the description. Leave a like, leave a follow, and see you next time. Goodbye.